Hello everyone and welcome back to the Let's Play Stellaris Newbie Tutorial Series. I'm your host, Colors Fade. It's episode 11. The year is 2337. And this is what our empire looks like, is all of this. We have the machine exterminators down here, but we took some systems from them. We have the Food Kavango People's Republic who doesn't like us, and we took some systems from them in episode 8. AI attitude map mode shows this. Neutral towards the Bioforge supremacy is all these guys. They're part of a big faction alliance. These guys are friendly, and these guys are cordial. I love opinion map mode. So I'm trying to get myself in position to take more from the machines. Because these guys are easier to do war against, because we don't need influence to claim systems. We can just go to war as an exterminate threat thing. But war ended a little while ago, and we're in a position where we need to get our fleets back. So that's where we're at. I got to get my fleets put back together. What is this? This station right here, Galpan, this is this was a choke point. I think it's probably smart to redo this now. So what we're gonna do is leave the anchorage on there, and we're gonna make this a shipyard. What we're gonna do is replace this with the Naval Logistics Office and the crew quarters. I want, yeah. Let's do Naval Logistics Office. Maybe the Fleet Academy. I often wonder how much the starting experience makes a difference with the ships. So, but I'd kind of like logistics. I'd like to have more ships. So we're going to set this up as a shipyard so it can feed this, and to some extent it can feed this over here as well. These guys are here. They also kind of need a shipyard. This map here is just terrible because they have about a dozen ways into our system. There's no real way to get them and shut them off from us. It's just terrible the way it's set up. So, and they have these fleets. Let's take a look at what their fleets are. Again, they have a mix. This is what the AI does a lot. They have a mix of armor and shields. They have 3 armor and 3 shields. They're level 3s. They have a mix of kinetic weapons and a small disruptor, and they got plasma throwers, and they're using some hangars and things like that. So they have they have a battleship. So we're a little behind the times on that. We're a little bit behind the time on our research. So that's kind of that situation. Let's go around our star bases. This is our main trade route system through here in this direction. So this has 3 hangar bays and an anchorage. And at this point in time, I like to put one anchorage on these, at least one anchorage on these star bases that I use for trade protection. Actually, what I prefer to do is 2 or 3 hangars for protection, so they'll protect up to 2 or 3 systems away. This one will do 3, so it goes there, and all the way to the homeworld. And I like to overlap my protections between star bases to give me more, but then I like to load them up with anchorage. So this gets a Naval Logistics Office to help with the anchorage. This starbase here is collecting trade, and it's going to be useful to collect trade from this planet as well when it gets terraformed. But in the meantime, now that it's collecting trade, we can put anchorage on it, and then a hangar bay, and a Naval Logistics Office when it's ready. This line goes up to here. So here's another trade protection route. It has 3 hangar bays and anchorage. We can upgrade it when we learn the Star Fortress technology. And then further down, here's another one. This has 1 hangar bay on it. I'm going to put a second one on there. 1, 2. It protects up to here to Juarakatra. It protects up to there with 2 hangar bays. So I can probably afford to put this last one. Make it an anchorage, make this a Naval Logistics Office. So that starts to get that taken care of. But the big thing is ships and fleets. This over here was a choke point, and I think I'll do the same thing with it. Is turn it into a shipyard. So we can do that. I'm gonna want to get a ship back here and kind of take this, all this stuff down. It's gonna take a while to do these machines. This starbase needs crew quarters, so my people can get a discount for sitting there. And then let's do anchorage upgrade. This is gonna kind of be a choke point, but not really. When we get ready to start the next war, we're going to have 2 ships, and we're going to have to move in here quickly, and we're going to have to move in this direction quickly. So, and then let's take a look at machines. We can't close borders for this country blocking it. Has forced open borders. Truce of Bioforge. So you have a 10-year truce. 2346. We cannot close our borders before the truce is ended. Borders are always closed towards rivals, so it'll automatically close. We're rivaling them. And the way you can tell is right here, this lightning thing, and we're rivaled right there. So we're a rival. So as soon as the 10 years is up, the borders will close. So until then, we have 10 years basically to build our fleets back up and get ready. Now they're still pathetic compared to us, but they do have a battleship, so we need to work. These guys still don't like us, and there's only 2 ways in and out of here. Here's the other thing. There's a bunch of trade over here, but I don't have enough star bases to cover the trade that's going to come down through here. So it's not something I can do. And it would actually be better to send that trade over here and collect this and this, get some from this world and just collect it in this direction and bring it down through here and get this planet and come over this way. So later on, when we have Grasp of the Void, we'll be able to do that. Alright, bastions. Let's see, this one. We still need this. And it has defense platforms that can be upgraded. I'm not concerned about that. This generator world has a person who is unemployed, so we're gonna create 3 more research jobs by doing that.
Species modified.
And we modified the Racket species, so we were doing that last episode. So now the Racket are all, they like our continental planets better. These are what they are. So we can do the same thing with other species, but we'll want to do that on the planets where we're terraforming them. So, meanwhile, let's look at what our species is doing. We had created a new versions of our species last episode. These guys: energy credits from jobs, minerals from jobs, energy research, trade value from jobs, and unity from jobs. I wanted to make my whole species these guys. So we're going to apply the template to all of my peoples.
Situation log
and it's going to
updated.
cost 16 months of research
Construction
to do, but it's going
complete.
to give us some nice little bonuses. I also want to take a look at my trade. I'm trading this, and I don't really want to be. I need all those that I can get. So I'm going to sell a few more of these so that we can stay in the black. We'll sell more consumer goods on the market. There we go. That's awesome. Peace. The Principality of Gilufran made peace with the Democratic Metron Republic. We have inactive civics that we can't do anything about, so there's no issue there. We have science ships assisting research. We have, what do we have over here? This species modification. Probe the dimensional portal. So since we're in a period, and criminal underworld modifier removed and bribed officials removed because order's finally been restored on this planet. We're going to do this, probe the interdimensional portal, because it's short research and drone study.
Research complete.
So we're going to finish these things. And Starbase module cost, yay. Okay, we have a whole ton of options here. Plasma thrusters, ceramic metal armor. We should probably be working on things like this. Mining station output certainly is a thing to do. Mineral purification hubs, that's an upgrade to the building that gives you a 15% bonus. I'm going to choose this. Do we have a materials person? Yes, we do. We're going to swap them out. So we can see there's 48% bonus. This side ship here gets this other person, and we tell it, come down here and just research on one of these planets. There we go. So there's that. Oh, and now we're up against the wall on minerals, so we need to come in here and sell some. And since we're earning 403, I'm going to sell 5,000 of them. Let me come down here and look at my ships. What's it going to take to reinforce this fleet? See, it says 5,000 because that's all that I have. It would take a lot more than that, I'm certain. We're going to wait until this starbase
Construction complete.
Gets its shipyards ready. I don't feel the need to build defensive
Special
platforms
project
yet
complete.
on this because it's not a true choke point. They can still come in through here. The null void beam research gained. Oh. Yeah, the next 10 years what this section right here is for them is going to be cut off from this section. So if we could sweep in here really fast and get this, and sweep in here really fast and get this, then this place right here
Special
would be
project complete.
Okay, so we've learned about the mining drones. We can add the drone destroyer modifier, giving the following effects: damage to ancient mining drones 33%, or we can add mining station minerals output plus 10%. I'd rather have that.
Construction complete.
Machine fleets.
Research complete.
Planetary shield generators. Ooh, we get the upgraded planet. This adds Starbase modifier defense platforms 8. This gives you a lot more defense platforms. There's also the null void beam. This is kind of fun. It does 400% to shield damage, which is really, really great. I'm going to grab that because it's already halfway to being researched. It won't take very long. 7 months. I really wish there was a hotkey for technology. Species modification. That's the one I'm gonna need a fleet over here to come in through this direction. I've got this fleet here that's gonna have to come in here and try to take this. If we could get them reduced to here and use that as a choke point, or this as a choke point, if we could get all of this top part and just reduce them to here, that would be fantastic. That would be great. I wonder where that black hole goes. That wormhole. Okay, commercial packs and unpacks. The enigmatic cache departs. It appears as though the enigmatic cache is now done with its scan of Grobsol Siva and is seeking another target planet within our borders. A relief for the citizens. Or a shame. Shame. I wanted to know what it was doing. Alright. This is Belzer. And so add naval logistics office on it.
Construction
Keeping an eye on everything. Now we got stuff here. We got a colony here. This is great because we colonized this planet. So let's see. Let's set up for colony, and I think we should make it grow with a bunch of clone vats. Upgrade it. Then it'll lose the colony status. It's going to be changed for something else. It's got 2 jobs available. This planet has a spot. Give it the mineral purification plants. What I really need now is more and more alloy foundries. And this also has fuming box max gas extraction wells. We've got to make sure to build those on there as things go by, as time goes by. This planet is mostly doing civilian stuff. It's got the bonus building for minerals. It's got both of the domestic shrine and the holo tempo. So the only thing it doesn't have on it is robots. Clown Town. What does it have? Max crystal mines. So we have a crystal mine on it. And you can put a ministry production. I like to make sure I get a ministry of production on all these planets. I think I'm just going to do this. And this planet has some unemployed. It has this. As a Metron. It's unemployed. Well, I can give. It's got 5 jobs. What do we have for jobs? Has clerks. So it needs a higher job now. This produces clerks as well, so it's not going to provide a job for this guy. The planet's starting to get populated though, so I'm needing gene clinics less and less on this planet. So what I'm going to do is give this guy an actual job. And this place has researchers. So what do we have? Oh, and we already have the Research Institute on there. So let's replace this with the Research Lab, and he'll get a real job. He won't have to stay unemployed because he's a specialist. So it'd take forever for him to go to a lower stratum, so he could work the clerk job. So we'll just give him a real job. All right, L-Gate Insights. Research from researchers. Plasma thruster. Improved strike craft. This is the Star Fortress. Yeah. Or alloy nanoplants. This really upgrades these. I'm going to do this since I have the materials guy working for me right now. And did we finish?
Research complete.
Null void beam. Experimental subspace navigation is only useful for your science ships, so I don't really care about that. This is the second upgrade for research facilities, and then there's the ion disruptor. I'd like this. I need a physics guy. Do I have a physics guy? Can I hire one? Nope, don't have one available. Okay. So let's see our species. Yes, all of our people got done. Cool, so now we get these extra bonuses. This is going to be fantastic. What else do we want to do? Oh, we have a ton of fast robots. So let's upgrade some robots to robot miners on planets that have mining. Bioforge Prime. I need to go through first and do all these. This is going to be food. So here's the easy thing. This is why I put these marks on here. That's why I annotate this stuff. This is going to be energy technicians. And that bothers me because I didn't put the space in there. Voxes is going to do mining for sure. And is that everybody? And then Bioforge Prime is also. I should put a mark on there to make this easy. Alright. So that's all the planets. So let's go back here. Species. We're going to make a bunch of robot miners. We're going to apply this template and say apply it to the fast robots who are on mining planets, if we have any. Right there. Bioforge Prime has 11. Kotor 2 has 24. And Chetris has 6. So apply that
situation log updated.
13 months. And all those fast robots will be turned into robot miners. We're up against it for consumer goods, so we're going to sell these. Sell 5,000. My automated trades are. I need to adjust my automated trades, I guess. Yeah, that's awesome. We're about to come up against it for minerals too, so I'm going to sell some of these. What I'd like to do then is buy some of this to help
Construction complete.
get my ships together faster. So I'm going to buy. Let's find out how much the market will bear. How much this is going to cost me. 4 at 9. So that'd be almost 400. Let's do this.
Construction complete.
This should be 300, so that's going to knock this down at the end of the month to about 50 energy credits, I think, if my math is correct. Oh, it even put me in the negative. Okay. We'll sell a few more of these then. But that's going to help just a little bit. It's going to help bump this number up. This planet has a spot, and we're going to put a Ministry of Production on it. This planet has jobs and unhappiness. Because it has a temple that we need to repair, replace, or demolish. It's ruined, and it doesn't say it can be repaired. Too few pops on the planet to support this building. Oh, that's why. Okay.
Construction complete.
We'll move some people over there then.
Construction complete.
We'll move robots over here. Oh, here's what we get. This is a research planet. So here's what I'm going to do with this. I'm going to take this and replace it with robots, so we can get some more people on it faster. It says I have instability on Tryon. Yeah, this is not a good situation. So let's do this. They have high gravity. I could spend some influence to do martial law. I'm also going to distribute goods for amenities, food, for immigration poll. I'm not going to spend the influence on martial law yet. Not of the mind to do that yet. Governing ethics shift among the democratic Metron Republic. They shifted to more spirituals, like us. This shipyard is done. So these guys are going to go over here and repair, and then I'm also going to reinforce them. We're going to start building our fleets back up. This planet needs... Oh, and this whole system doesn't have a governor. He died and I wasn't paying attention. Let's see what we can get. Not food. Leader lifespan. Leader upkeep and leader cost. I'd rather have long leader lifespan and let the guy reach his full potential. Over here on this planet, we still have a person here who doesn't have a job, so we're going to upgrade this building. It's a Metron specialist, unemployed. Specialist demoting a worker in 1,400 days. So let's just get him a real job. Doing this. How are we looking for special? We're low on volatile motes and crystals, so we have to start building some of those buildings on certain planets. We're going to have to. But that's okay.
Construction complete.
This is a good example of what to do here, actually. No, not on this planet. Different planet would work better.
Research complete.
I think this planet probably doesn't need to build any more robots because it's only got a few mining district jobs.
Construction complete.
I'm going to replace this with crystals, synthetic crystal plants. Research complete. Ship upgrade costs. Blockers. Ooh, need those. Energy siphon. This is fun. It's a small weapon. It does. Oh, genetic resequencing. It's really expensive. It's going to remain as a valid option for a long time, though. Well, forever, until we research it, so I don't have to do that right now. I'm going to get... Yeah, ship fire rate, unlock Starbase building, command center. I'm going to unlock these blockers first. Do I have a new worlds person? Do not. I want to get my ships back to being awesome. This shipyard is ready to go. So you can repair up there, and then you can reinforce your fleet. There's a little bit of money now. Well, let's see what we're doing. Oh, somebody else died. Scientists died on this ship. So I'm going to choose...
Construction
somebody
complete.
young. Oh, and somebody else died. Who else died? Patriarch. Our patriarch died. Oh. Fortunately, we can afford to do the election this time because we actually have the influence to spend. So, who do we want? Defense, platform, build cost, damage, and hull hit points is this guy's bonus. Ship, build cost, upkeep, and build speed. That seems like a great thing to have right now. He's 88. He's going to die soon. But we're going to elect him anyway. And we're going to try to turn our fleets to awesome things here. Okay, 5th wave and the 4th wave. The 4th wave can go down here. 5th wave can go here. What's this? This is a choke point, basically. It doesn't really need to exist anymore. So I'm going to downgrade that starbase. And I'm going to build it right here instead. There we go. So ship's moving. The pirate fleet is doing its thing. I don't have a
construction complete.
It's just patrolling to knock down. What is this? What are you doing? You're part of the 2nd wave? You know what? You can come down here too. Alright. Great craft technology has completed construction of a gateway. So, they're building
construction
gateways.
Complete.
I see how you are. Right, this is really expensive, so I'm going to cancel that. Let's see what I can safely buy per month. Let's see. What can I actually do? What if I do this? Alloys are so expensive. Let's see what the end of this month cost me of just buying 10 of them. Okay, so I can afford to go another 10. Alright.
Ships upgraded.
And stay in the black.
Construction complete.
You guys are being reinforced. This system right here is going to be a good choke point if I can get everything else back on it. So let's put, I got a bunch of options here. Deep Space Black Site. This has so many neat things here. Produces Spiritualist, Psionic Theory.
Research complete.
Wow. Produces a bunch of stuff. Declare Saint, Neighborhood Rivals. System model, Governing Ethics, Attraction, plus 25%, Stability, plus 5. Wow. You definitely want to put that somewhere close to your home world, maybe? Fleet Academy. What if I replace this with dismantling? Yes.
Construction complete.
Space Black Site there. Alright, what happened? I lost another researcher on a ship. I'll grab a psionics person. I don't know that it's going to be all that useful yet, but we'll get there. Fleet command limit, yes, please, thank you. So let's get back to this system. What I want to build here is not the communications jammer, either this. The hyperlane register, effects on allied ships, jump, charge time, jump, cooldown, and combat disengagement chance. I don't really care about that so much. The disruption field generator, though, reduces enemy ship hit points by 20%. I like that. Mathematically, that seems wise. And we have another point to select. So we're 2 into domination, and we're only 1 into diplomacy. We're not part of a federation. So if I want to get another ascension perk, I should keep going over here on domination. And this is governor level cap increased by 2. Resource output from workers and slaves increased by 5%. We'll take that.
Research complete. Construction complete.
The ion disruptor. Shield capacitor is something we can get next. The 0-point reactor. Yeah, I like the sounds of that. 0-point reactor. Give that to me. Oh, and we're just losing a little bit of food, aren't we? Well, in that case, buy some food. So this is going to be a choke point. And this one is over here being also kind of a choke point. Kind of. So what do we have here? We got you guys. Upgrade that fleet. What do you have here? First wave. How many ships do you have? You have 72 of 80. Man. Okay. Reduce that.
Ships upgraded.
And the governor died. Find me a good governor. Building costs, planet build speed, like that. Food from jobs, like that. Now let's make sure he's in the most foodie system. This system has one food planet. This system has one food planet. He's got a food person there on it. There's that. This system has 2 food people. This is the one we just hired, and he's on a food. Great. And this guy. Okay. Let's see. Meter experience gain. Alright. Blockers over here. Get rid of that. Go to that. This aggro world. And we have the Ministry of Production on it. It has both of the spiritualist buildings on it. And it has a galactic stock exchange, so in that case, more alloy factories. These 2 planets down here. Clone vats, one of the spiritual buildings. Where's the other one? The temple. This one has no spiritual buildings. So let's get it a temple. Tryon. Still trying to get jobs for these guys. Here we go. They're going to make robots now. So tell them to make fast robots. And when it's creating robots, I'm going to want some jobs. So I want some food ready for those robots to actually work. This planet specialist. Is this the planet we keep trying to upgrade all our research and it keeps not providing a job for this Metron guy? Wonder what his issue is. Okay. That planet's fine then. I do need to go through and check all my robot planets. They're generating robots. Make sure they're all assembling fast robots. Fast robots. Not fast robots. What are they making? Regular robots? Make a fast robot. Make them fast. Population growth. We have some of them. Wow. In our empire? Oh, yeah, because we took over the planets. That's right. So what's all their stuff? Habitability 200%, not affected by happiness. Minerals from jobs. Learning algorithms, leader experience gain. Pop assembly speed plus 15%. They require more housing and they suck at amenities from jobs. Interesting. Wow. They have a lot of good stuff though, don't they? Minerals from jobs, leader experience gain. Pop assembly speed, so they're like my fast robots, and their habitability is 200%. Wow. Okay, make those guys. That's kind of cool. We can we species mod them? Yes, we can. Oh, but we can't take these traits off, can we? I see. We can take all their traits off, and then they get 1 point because this machine 200% habitability, though. What would be a good one? We can make them fast, or we can make them upkeep cheaper. Robot upkeep minus 10%. That helps with energy credits. Amenities from jobs, or just make them faster. I'm gonna do that. Top housing and finish. I'm gonna make them all like this. Let's apply that template.
Situation log updated.
There we go. What happened? Governor died. We took care of that. Okay. Back to ships and shipyards. This shipyard has what? Oh, defense platforms that can be upgraded. I'm not concerned about those. I am concerned about is the
Research complete.
more research complete. Fleet command limit just went up to 100. That's nice. Naval capacity. Let's do it, especially when we got the matching tech. Let's go do this. First wave. Let's put enough ships on it to make it bigger. So I lost 2 of the raider ships, and now I'm down to 1. I could just destroy this ship and disband it. Yeah, and then we'll have more of only our ships in this fleet. I want to assign corvette penetrators. These use the disruptors that cut through shields and hulls. Let's see, cruisers, destroyers. Stuff like this. Destroyers seem to get destroyed pretty easy. It could just be me, but upgrade that fleet. Keep a look on this. Inferior. Their fleet power is inferior. It's no longer pathetic compared to us. The Ukuvada Republic was at 200, and now they were way over 200 negative towards us, and now they're that. So that's probably a good thing. What do we have here? Merging with the first wave. We have the third wave and the fourth wave. You guys could actually merge.
Construction complete.
So we're going to do that. We're going to assign them one of these leaders. Sensor range. He's leader experience gain. He's sublight speed.
Construction complete. Special project complete.
Merge those 2 fleets. It said what? 2346, I believe, is what it said. For us to, before we can go to war again. 2346. Yep. So we got 4 more years before we got to be ready to go to war in 4 years, because these guys are gonna do that. I think our species just finished. The XTs.
Construction
Yep, all these
complete.
now. That's awesome. The rackets. Robot miners. Let's see. That's the
Construction
Scanneri.
complete.
We'll do all these guys later. Oh, there's 125 of these guys though. They're tropical preference. And they have continental habitability of 60.
Construction complete.
This planet is a continental world and can be... Oh yeah, we terraformed some planets. Now they're ready to go. Fun. Okay. Well, if we send our spiritual guys there...
Construction complete.
Colonize that planet. This planet up here is, oh, lots of food. So that's fantastic. We lost another scientist here. We lost our materials guys. So do we have any more materials guys? No, we didn't. In fact, we don't even have anybody with engineering experience. So we're going to hire him. He's going to do propulsion. Yes, that's what that is. So. Alright, what do we have here? We got this 100 fleet. It can go there. You can go back that direction.
Construction complete.
We've maxed out minerals again, so we'll sell some of those. In fact, we'll adjust our trade again. You can have quite a bit more energy credits than you can have stockpiled in these. What about that bastion? I'm not worried about upgrading that. I'm not worried about going to war with these guys. Their numbers keep reducing. I'm more concerned with getting rid of the machine exterminators. Plus this chunk of land here, this chunk of space, would be really good added to our empire, and then we could worry. Because listen, if we fight these guys, they're in a federation together, so we'd have to be fighting on two fronts, and I would rather just take care of the machine exterminator right now. This world still is short some peoples. It has... What's it missing for jobs? Specialist jobs. So if we upgrade this and provide 3 more specialist jobs, these guys should go to work. And then I'm short on volatile motes. So this planet has 1 crystal and 1 mote on it. It doesn't have any gases on it. Actually, it's got 2 motes on it. Give it another research facility. Galactic Stock Exchange. It doesn't have that on it though. Does it? No.
Research complete.
Let's put that on it. Where is it? Alphabetical.
Colonization in progress.
These are all our edicts. Went. Alloy nanoplanes. City district housing. +1. I love it. Yes. Do that. This world has some mote harvesting traps on it. What it doesn't have is a job for a Vul, so last 2 things are going to be cities. Upgrade that, and then more civilian industries. This needs a job for a Scanuri. All there are, friends, are the mines. On that planet. This fleet is up to 86. So let's see how many more we can add to it. Corvette penetrators, yes. Give me at least 10 of those guys. Take a look and see how they work. Destroyers. And cruisers. That one. I'm gonna have that one. And add a 5th guy there, and now you're full, and reinforce your fleet. And while we're here, you guys can move
Construction
there.
complete.
And the smaller fleet can move over here. I kind of have a bunch of fleets here doing stuff. This all joined together. Except for people who are already merging. You join with him. There you go. There you go. Mitron.
Construction complete.
This doesn't have a lot of districts, does it? Total districts 10. Ooh, maximum district 7. Small, tiny planet. It's gonna have to use some special housing there. This planet, how far away is it from terraforming? It's not too far.
Construction complete.
So excited about the whole terraforming thing. Oh, and I have a ton of money now. We can terraform this planet to a continental world. Oh no, we can't. Climate restoration. I see.
Construction complete.
A different tech for that. I always forget about that. That's what you need. Worker unemployment.
Construction complete.
When you need these city districts.
Construction complete.
And here, same thing. We're going to need cities. I'm still not going to have enough for everybody, so I'm going to have to use at least one luxury housing and upgrade it to a paradise dome. So we'll
Construction complete.
There. On this planet, the Mystic Shrine. I'd like to get both the shrines on. I'm digging playing spiritualist. I've never done it before, and I'm kind of digging it. It's kind of awesome. This will provide 3 more jobs, so I want to keep an eye on this planet. Actually, try on. I want to see what happens if it actually hires this guy. Probing the void. Yes, this was from a while ago. After years of study, some research on Potter 4 are beginning to feel they understand the null void. There are currents, forces, some flow, which gently pushes against the portal to Potter 4, bringing the traces of dark matter we're able to collect. In theory, it should be possible to make our portal more visible to this force, which should result in a larger harvest.
Situation log updated.
Probe the void available. What kind of research are we doing? City district housing? Oh, heck yeah. This is the time to do some of these extra research ones. I'm going to research the submarine
Construction
cruiser
complete.
first. Mining. What are these guys doing? They've got the Mystic Shrine and the Big Shrine and the Ministry of Production. They have a research station
complete.
up here, which I don't recommend doing. Don't mix and match. I'm going to replace that with a chemical plant, actually. And then I'm going to put another submarine complex down. Because I'm running short of chemicals up here. My voltamotes are at 7.
Colonization in
Exploit
progress.
resource 0, an extremely rare aerosol of exotic particles that has been deposited in a number of worlds through meteor impacts, but its true origin a mystery. If ingested by psionically gifted individuals, Zro acts as a very potent and addictive drug that enhances psi abilities. Interesting. I don't think I've ever done any of that kind of stuff before. Advanced tree. This would take a long time to research, though. I'm going to do this exploit resource thing. I've never gone down this route, so I don't know what that involves. I don't think I actually can concern myself with that because, tradition-wise, on that psionic thing, let's see. Where is it?
Construction complete.
Not that one. Synthetic evolution. Mind over matter. Yeah. May not have the engineering evolution ascension perk, which is what we took, so I don't think I can even go down the psionic path, but what the heck. Shrine.
Construction complete.
Shrine there, buddy. Mystic shrine. As this generates. This is the other thing I'm liking about the shrines is, so here's what I'm really digging. The shrines. Oh my gosh, what's going on with this planet? I'm upgrading things, and we're short of people. I want to finish this thought. I'm really digging the shrines because they produce not only the unity so I can get my traditions, but they also produce enough amenities. And usually I have to put a holotheater on a planet to make sure I have enough amenities to keep my stability high. But these shrines are kicking butt. I'm going to go to Tryon. Let's see. Do I have a planet with some excess population where I can get rid of some people? Like this world? Not really.
Construction complete.
Housing. Who do I have? Okay, so this empire has 5 available jobs. don't have enough people. This is my home world. I can resettle down to 75 people without losing any of these slots. So we're going to send some people to Tryon. Tryon, who do I want to send? Wait a minute, hold on. What does Tryon have? It has food. Okay. Resettle some people to Tryon. I'm going to resettle use some robots. Robot servant, robot miner. We can switch these guys with robot servant metallurgist.
Construction complete.
And let's see, worker technician. I'm gonna get rid of some clerks. See if that helps try. This is not working out, is it? Okay, I'm gonna destroy these things and start over. Or can we just repair them? Repair building. How about this?
Construction complete.
This is a research lab. Okay,
Special project complete.
here's what I'm gonna do. Well, alright, let's repair these and see what happens. Research complexes. Here. Governing ethics shift on one of my planets. The other one's Dominion. Governor level cap. Not as concerned about that, but this last one is ruler cap increased by 2. Generator world. What do we want to do on this planet? It's got both of the researchers and it's got the Ministry of Production, so what it needs is another one of these.
Construction complete.
These guys just unlocked this next slot by getting to 45, but I could take 5 of their people and move them to Tryon. So I'm probably going to do that. I want to get Tryon all fixed up. Bot farmers, show them to me. Fast robots. What about Tryon? Where are we at now? Now, can we repair this? Research complexes. We can repair this, the temple.
Colony
And
established.
we can put a pneumatic temple on there if we wanted to. Okay. This should help fix this planet now. Colony established. Yay. One of my favorite things. Colony. Decisions. Luxury goods. Food. This planet is going to be a food planet. Because it's got a bunch of food jobs.
Construction complete.
Build everything ahead of time. We'll build a whole bunch. And then it can take care of itself for a while. This planet. It's all kinds of stuff. None of Mr. Shine. Now that I'm not having as many energy problems, I should probably switch these 3 technician jobs over to food jobs here, but then people would have to dip down to a lower stratum. I could give them jobs by that. Let's think about that. Oh, hey! Okay, hold on. We're there. We're maxed out. You guys are a max fleet, and there's nothing you can upgrade. You're a max fleet, and there's nothing you can upgrade. You are a merged fleet, and we can definitely upgrade you, and then let's add some designs. I'm going to add this destroyer. I'm going to add about 10 of these guys and see how they work out. And cruiser. What a bunch of these cruisers. Yes, okay, and then do this. That button, and now that's how we take care of that. Instead of selling this on the market, we make ships. We're gonna go way over our limit probably real soon.
Ships upgraded.
This planet is doing good. They have the Ministry of Production on it. They got the food 15% plan on it. They got both temples on it and a galactic stock exchange. They're kicking butt. So Next thing to do is give them, I always try to give them one stronghold, or what are we
Research
short on?
complete.
We're short on volatile motes. Let's give them a chemical plate. Research is split resource. We'll see how that works out. Create a penal colony, that's always fun. And the sacred nexus. Ooh. Where there's the energy siphon. This will be really quick. Get it off the page. I also want to go in here and look at some of my ship's designs. I have these guys because they're designed to do shield damage. But I might change them because look, they've got the null void beam and it does 400 against shields. So I'm gonna do this. Just to see how that works out. The penetrators, they go straight through everything. The connect ones, these guys are all armor, hull damage. Still don't have as good an armor, so there's no sense worrying about that. This is a shoot from long range thing, and you can't put a long range weapon on the back of it, so we don't really worry about that. I want to do this. Might do that on that guy. Let's see. He's long range and he's using what? Yep. He says stay at long range. Okay. These guys stay at medium range. 50 because these have a range of 40. This has a range of 50, so I suppose they need to be closer then. Ship will advance to 30 range and attempt to intercept the enemy. All of these guys should have the short one. Yep. Swarm tactics, charge straight into enemies. Charge straight into enemies. Charge straight in. This ship, what's its logic? Because these have a distance of 60, and so it's going to stay at 50. Okay. And these have a distance of 60, so this is going to stay at 50. This thing got 2 long range weapons for 100. It's going to stay at long range. Okay. Cool. I'm going to build one more defense platform though. Null void beam. I want the long range ones so they can try to get him long range, and then a short range version as well. And then, what else do we have? Null. Oh, I don't have a penetrator, do I? Bring me those. I'm gonna do this. Pen. And then, is there a short range one? There is 4 slots. These are for really close ships. So, I want to have this. Ships that get really close. What's this? Auxiliary fire control. What does it do? Power usage casts chance to hit 5%. Let's see how this works. Power. Do this. So that's a nice little one to have. And then what else did we have? Oh yeah, autocannons. These are all shorts. Which means... yes. Set those up. Which also reminds me, I need a ship here that has these. Autocannon, actually. Let's see, what does the autocannon do? It's a kinetic, it does 8 to 16. Hold on, grab this ship right here. So when you compare it to this on a short ship, this does 8 to 16 damage, has 86 accuracy and 75 tracking. so it's got better tracking and accuracy than a railgun does. It does less max damage than a railgun does. It's got a faster cooldown than a railgun does, and it does a higher average damage. So we're going to do this. Whenever we have a small one, we're going to replace this. So this, and on the destroyers, is I feel like I want some on here. Yeah, give me these. And what do you got here? Nothing? That's a bunch of ships. Whole lot of ships. And defense platforms. Okay, that's where we're going to hang up this episode. Then we're getting all this stuff created. We're getting ready to go to war. 2346, we can already go to war with these guys. The borders are closed. They're on their side. I think next episode we'll have the ships to be able to go back to war with them. They're inferior to us, but their fleet power is now equivalent, so that's a little spooky. So folks, thanks for watching. As always, if you guys like the content, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button on the video, drop a comment down below. I'll do my best to answer. I'll see you next time.